Dear friends, in class 9, 6th chapter, lines and angle, we have next point. This is 6th chapter. We have next point, parallel lines and transversal. Before going to parallel lines and transversal, we will understand the meaning of transversal. A transversal means a line which intersects two lines. If these are two lines A and B, and line L intersects these two lines in two distinct points. Please note here. These P and Q are two distinct points. They are not the one. Distinct means which are having some distance between them, which are different points, which are not one and the same. So here line L intersects line A and line B and line B at two distinct points at P and Q. So line L is called transverse. Transversal. Or this can be written, definition of transversal is a line that intersects two lines in two distinct points is called transversal. So you can write the definition of the transversal as well. Now the next point is about exterior. When a transversal intersects two lines, we get 8 angles. Understand, these are 4 angles. These are again 4 angles. So total 8 angles. Whenever a transversal intersects two lines, we get 8 angles. We are going to name these 8 angles. I am changing the names of these lines A and B because I want to give the names to angles. So I will take these lines as M and N. So line L intersects line M at P and line N at Q respectively. This is respectively CTIVELY. Now I am going to name these angles A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H. So please note the angles which are to the outside, that is angle A, angle B, then angle G and angle H are called exterior angles. And angle which are in the inside, understand this is a transversal, and angles inside this are called angle C, angle D, angle E, angle F are interior angles. We are going to understand this interior angle, name will again be changed. So but for the time being you understand this, which are inside are called interior and which are outside are exterior. Now sometimes this figure can be drawn something like this also. Please note here these are two lines and this line is intersecting. If I give the names X, Y and Z, here line Z is intersecting two lines XY at points S and T. I have taken some other points. So line Z is a transversal. Please note this is a transversal. And exterior angles will be 1, 2, and 7, 8. So exterior angles are outside and interior angles are 3. This is S. This is 4th angle. 3, 4, 5, 6. So interior angles are this and exterior angles are 1, 2, 7, 8. Figure may be like this, figure may be like this. You have to observe it carefully and then tell which angles are exterior angles and which angles are interior angles. Next, try to understand corresponding angles. Next is corresponding angles. CORRESPONDING, corresponding angles. Please note, corresponding angles are to the same side of the transversal as well as those intersecting lines. So please note this angle is this side and this angle is also this side. So angle B and angle E, they form the corresponding pair of angles. Angle B and angle E, angle B and angle E forms a corresponding pair. Then angle A and angle F, try to understand this, they are in the same direction. So angle A and angle F. Then this side you can see this angle C and G, both are downside and going to left side of the board. So angle C and angle G. Then the fourth pair is in this direction, downside and going to the right hand side. So this angle D and angle H, angle D and angle H are corresponding pairs of angles, are corresponding pairs of angles. In this figure, 1 and 5 are in this direction, so 1 and 5 are form the corresponding pairs. 3 and 7 forms the corresponding pairs. Then 2 and 6, this forms 2 and 6 forms the corresponding pairs, and 4 and 8 forms the corresponding pair of angles. Now in this figure and this figure you don't get confused. Here transversal is horizontal, here transversal is vertical. Next is about alternate angles. Alternate angles. Now try to understand alternate pair of angles. Alternate pairs of angles. Here alternate pair is, please try to understand, this C and F, please note, these form alternate interior angles, angle C and angle F, and angle D and angle E, they are opposite side of the transversal and in the inside of the two other lines. So angle C and F and D and E, angle D and angle E, D and E form in alternate interior angles, form alternate interior pairs of angles. Two pairs are there for alternate interior. Now in this figure, if you try to understand, you will get 3 and 6. Angle 3 and 6 is alternate interior angle, and 4 and 5 will form alternate interior angle. Please note, my figures are not the figures that given in the textbook, so you watch carefully before you write it. Then about alternate exterior pair of angles, please try to understand. This B and Q, opposite, exactly opposite. Angle B and angle H, Q means this side, sorry. Angle B and angle H. Then angle A and angle G. Angle A and angle G. These are again opposite, you can understand this. Completely opposite directions. So angle A and angle G are alternate exterior pairs. They form alternate exterior angles. Alternate exterior angles. So alternate exterior angles also we have two pairs. Then alternate interior pairs of angles we have two pairs. Corresponding angles we have four pairs. Now in this figure, if you try to understand, this angle 1 and 8. Angle 1 and 8 are alternate exterior angles, and 2 and 7 are again alternate exterior angles. Next part is interior angles. Interior angles. Please don't get confused with alternate interior angles and only interior angles. Interior angles are to the same side of the transversal. So here angle D and F, please note, it is to the same side of the transversal. Angle D and angle F. Angle D and angle F. This angle D and angle F forms the interior pair. Angle C and angle E, please note, to the same side of the transversal. Angle C and angle E form interior pairs. Form interior pair of angles. Interior pair of angles. In this figure, 3 and 5, please note transversal is Z. So to the same side of the transversal means 3 and 5 will form the interior angles and 4 and 6 will form the interior angles. So try to understand this. Don't get confused with alternate interior angles. These are called only interior pair of angles. So 4 and 6 forms the interior pair of angles. 3 and 5 also forms the pair of interior angles. In this figure, C and E, D and F forms the interior angles. Now these interior angles are also called as allied angles, co-interior angles or consecutive interior angles.